Every once in a while, I feel like it's worthwhile to revisit some of your old guitar pedals and all kinds of other gear as well. And so I've been doing that lately with the JHS Morning Glory, which is a guitar pedal that I originally hailed as my favorite overdrive. But I think the Soul Food is actually my favorite overdrive, just because I find it's a little simpler to use, and I just like the way it rumbles a little bit more than this one, which tends to sound a bit more juicy. But that being said, this guitar pedal still works very well for getting yourself a nice, like, transparent drive, just to bring you slightly over the edge of breakup. And I find myself, it's very easy to play with as well, especially if you have a drum track, especially if you have like a looper pedal or any kind of like drum sample that you want to mess around over. And the nice thing about it is that it goes well with pretty much any other effect. It's going to go well with your reverb, with your chorus, with your delay, with pretty much everything. It goes well if you compress your signal before the Morning Glory as well. And all in all, it's just a great sounding guitar pedal that I've been using a lot lately. And I've been using the Soul Food, as I said, a little bit more, but I still find that the Morning Glory has its purposes too. Another thing that's nice about it is that it tends to be very low noise. It's like it doesn't really cause any problems in my signal chain pretty much at all. And it's also super light. You can control it with the remote gain here too. So for instance, an M Audio expression pedal will be able to control the high gain function. So you can switch between the low gain and the high gain. Yeah, so if you just plug it into the jack like so, you'll see that it works just fine. And you don't need to like set it up or anything. It just works straight out of the barrel. And if you find yourself with a little bit too much high end, you can actually use the high cut button right here. It's a little hard to engage, however. I said in my previous video that you should probably use like a pen or a Q-tip to actually engage the high cut if you wanted to. But frankly, I don't find it's that necessary with my guitars. I'm not using any single coil pickups usually. I do have a few single coil pickup guitars, but I rarely use them. I'm more of a humbucker guy. And I just like the Les Paul shape. I feel like the Les Paul shape I just like it more, probably because I'm used to it. But you know, anytime I want to buy a new guitar, it'll usually be that kind. But although I will probably get a Telecaster soon. Some other cool things I like about it too is just like the blue LED on it. I like that. I like something other than a red LED for a change. Like all Boss pedals will use a red LED, but I like the fact that this one is blue. I just feel like it's a bit of a nicer touch. It looks cooler. Additionally, I approve of the fact that they put the port on top. I know that sometimes MXR will put the power ports on the side. I find that very annoying, so I like how they put it on top. By the way, if you're looking for something to practice, get my fretboard memorization cheat sheet from travelingguitarist.com/fretboard cheat sheet. What it is it's all the triads, the major and minor triads in every single key. Through the octave mapping technique and through a couple other techniques, you can actually just learn to memorize not only the notes of the fretboard, but you can also learn how to improvise in a bunch of different keys by understanding the the foundation of harmony, which is the triads, right? The foundation of chords. You can also sign up to my forum at forum.travelingguitarist.com. There you can chat with people about guitar and music and whatever else you'd like. But yeah, there's so much overdrive in the Morning Glory that you can almost even get like a metal tone. Personally, I'm not going to be using it for that. I feel like with an overdrive pedal, it'll start to sound kind of out of control if you crank the drive up on it too much. So you see how it kind of has that like uncontrolled vibe? I feel like most drives will do that to you. So I prefer to use it for that edge of breakup type vibe. I feel like that's the best way to use a guitar pedal like this. But I feel like where it really shines is in, you know, just below 12 o'clock, or even just like a little bit above 12 o'clock. See that right there? That's so like creamy and smooth and like a bit mushy. And then you can also change the tone too, if you want to get rid of all the highs. It sounds a lot more like chill when you get the tone way down. Let's get the drive up a bit. Let's even turn the tone down just a wee bit. But yeah, I ended up using it for a couple different demos or productions or whatever you want to call them. And it's just fun to play around with, you know. It's one of those guitar pedals that you just find yourself enjoying to use. And really, at the end of the day, that's all you want. You want a guitar pedal that makes it fun to play. That's the main thing for me. If I'm gonna get a guitar pedal, I just want it to be fun, you know? I want it to inspire me to make things. And that's the number one way that I judge a pedal usually. Like, how easy is it? And how much does it wanna inspire me to actually play the guitar? Anyway, yeah, you know, I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep very good last night. I need to make some dinner right now. And it kind of took a lot of energy out of me to make those tracks. You know, it takes a lot of juice out of you to be creative with things, I find. But, you know, let me know what you think are the best pedals. I want to know what else you guys got out there. In fact, I'm looking for like a high gain guitar pedal. I don't really like the DS1 anymore, the Boss DS1. I was playing around with it today, and you know, I'm not crazy about the DS1. Originally, I said it was amazing, but I'm not too sure, man. Let me know what you think is like a great high gain pedal, because I want to start making some metal stuff. I love metal. I've always been a fan of metal. So, you know, let me know. I've been thinking about the Rev G3 or something like that. But, you know, let me know. Let me know in the comment section below.